Good day, everybody. So this is a new session, third session to the Namakarna session. This is about Akshara compatibility using the Nama Akshara and how, compatibility is done. It is not just compatibility of male and female. It is regarding every walks of life. It's a very powerful system only used in Parambara. Is revealing this to all of you. Okay, we'll just go into the main. 1 second. Okay, we'll go into the class. I think okay. We see this is about Nama Akshara and real life. See, there are two aspects. You can also see the birth nakshatra and relate. See, the birth nakshatra is the internal aspect of the person. How you are known to the outside world is only through your name. So it is not only your birth nakshatra works. Your name nakshatra is more powerful. That is the reason when you are born, they want you to resonate. Your birth nakshatra and your name must not be two different planets, two different nakshatras, two different rasis. Both must not be working in two different functions. Your name should be somewhere connected to your personality, your life, your profession, your aim, your ambition. It's very important it connects correctly. So this is the reason such an emphasis was there on aksharas. How powerful is the aksharas? So for the just born child, last class I was telling you, if it is the wrong akshara, the whole life is going to be resonating with one negative planet. Let's say, see, all of us don't have all the planets powerful. Only few planets are powerful, 2, 3, 4. Maybe one is the best, and 2, 3 are 50%, and 2, 3 are bad. But at least our name should resonate to the most powerful planet of the horoscope. This itself is the biggest element. So the best of the chart, through your name, it will start functioning. The rest of the remedial measures works differently. So this is about the Nama. But here, again, the Nama related to the world. How you connect to the world, how you associate with the world, how you resonate with the world, what is the compatibility with you and the rest of the people, with every connection, parent and child, husband and wife, or it's a boss and worker, your friends, circles, who you pray to, even the gods, the deities you pray. What form of God you pray to also matters. The country you play, the city you play, the business, every other aspect, the Nama Nakshatra will play a very vital role. In fact, see, your birth nakshatra you cannot manipulate, you cannot control, you cannot do anything. But your name, playing with your name or using your name very judiciously will be the most powerful way to alternate or get the best of the horoscope. So in this, it is about how you relate to the whole session is about how you are going to relate with the people. So here it is about Varga Vashya principle. You have to understand this very, very much. I will teach you first in one aspect, and then I'll tell you the other bigger, larger aspect of it. This is the core aspect of understanding aksharas. There is another similar one in nakshatra, but this is the most important. See, so it is, we have 8 vargas. The A varga, the vowels, the Ka varga, Cha varga, Tha varga is the hard and soft, Pa varga, Ya varga, Sa varga. This actually is symbolized by an animal, a planet, an element, and direction. Each has different purposes. So the first, when coming to compatibility, what is your name? So this is not about nakshatra. So your name starts with a vowel, you are in the A varga. If your name starts with, let's say, K, G, you are in the Ka varga. So Cha, Cha, if your name starts, you are in the Cha varga. So you have to identify what is your varga, then what is your animal. So this is the first important aspect of understanding the varga. So are you Garuda, a cat, a Simha, a swan, a Mushka, a Vrishaba? In fact, last time I was telling you the Mickey Mouse character in Walt Disney. You know, if you can see, it belongs to this particular section. Okay, we will move into now. How do we select? So this is the table. So each animal has a particular friend. So Garuda is suitable for elephant, lion, and not good for cat and snake. Cat is bad for dog, deer, and unsuitable for rat and lion. The lion is good for eagle, bull, and is unfriendly to cat and elephant. Dog for cat and bull and deer and rat. The rat, elephant, and deer are suitable. Cat and snake are unsuitable. The bull or a Shiva, elephant and dog are suitable. Lion and tiger are unsuitable. It goes like this. So this is the suitable and unsuitable ones. So the unsuitable ones is if you're connecting with somebody. What to say, your horoscope is nice. Let's say a relationship or a marriage. You have seen the Gunamilan, you have seen the horoscope, everything is fine. But the name alone is, let's say, if it is like a rat and a cat, or a snake and an eagle, both the Nama Nakshatras are against. So this is the same thing you will have to see for every other relationship. Very, very important to see this particular relationship. A little more deeper if I have to make. So the Ka Varga, the enemy Varga is Pa 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 Ma. What to say? The effect is because what to say, this will dominate the whole aspect. So I've given you the bad incompatible. I've already explained to you, but I'm giving you. The Ka person matches with the Ma. The Ka person may dominate or consume the interests of the other. The Cha Varga, the lion group, the enemy is the lion group. The cat is naturally terrified and hunted by the lion. Like John and David or Donald can create a dynamic where Ja feels more constantly bullied and overpowered. Okay, the Pa Varga, the enemy is the cat. Okay, that doesn't reason. It is like a 6-8 relationship. The good aksharas. Okay, then there's the fifth varga. I will explain to you all as it goes. Then you have vowels also. There's swara varga. So the enemy is the elephant group. Okay, in the ya varga, the enemy is and the snake group is the elephant. The sha varga, the sibilants. The enemy is the ka varga. So this is the basic. Okay, so if you can put it like way, the Ha Varga avoid these aksharas, and this is the reason why I've given. So the A Varga, elephant crushes sheep, the Ka Varga, the eagle hunts rat snake, the Cha Varga, lion hunts cat, a Tha Varga, okay, this is the opposite. The other is totally, this is a hint given to understand the energy of the akshara. There are actually the akshara is also understood by an element, direction, and a planet also, but each has different uses. But when coming to understand compatibility, you will have it is easier and simpler to understand through an animal function. So the animal carries a particular power and energy. So it is easier to understand what relates to what. Anybody has any doubts? You're able to understand this system. We will go. There is more and more. The same Varga, more and more deeper understanding is there. This starts with this. First, you have to know the animal Varga for your name. The moment you understand the animal Varga, if you want to understand how you relate with anybody else, you just need to know whether it's in the same Varga, it is friendly. If it is in the opposite Varga, it is negative. There is some more methods, the same. I will tell you the Hari Varga, Sadhya Varga, Siddha Varga. But this will start for compatibility. This is the most important. When it's coming to financial aspect, there is a slightly different aspect. When it's coming to a boss relationship, there is again a principle called Danda. I'll give you the emphasis. But mostly as far as the relationship is concerned, understand which Varga you belong to. And a lot of remedial measures also there. These animals are just not ordinary animals. Okay, when you are what is it, keeping them as a a picture or the idol of it, or even your screenshot or anything of your akshara is extremely powerful remedy. I'll tell about how the remedy after giving you all the rules about all the aspects of the akshara. Then I will tell you the remedy because this is very, very powerful animal symbology. So anybody has any doubts before? Or anything else, or just to warm up the session? Anybody wants to ask something about this?
The one doubt is there, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Sir, when you say Ka Varga, it means to say that all the aksharas from Ka, Ka, Gana to Kaha.
Yes. Yeah.
It means the full syllables.
Yeah. Ka, ta, pa, ya, di. The reason Ka, ta, pa, ya, no? So the Ka, ta, pa, ya. That's for Ka, ta, pa, ya, di. But in this, it is a different level of description goes.
Okay, sir. Because I wanted to understand, because when you say K, K, A, Ka, so when you take the Sanskrit word or Tamil, anything Kannada, I think it is like Ka, 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 Ga, Na, Cha, Cha, Ka, 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 Ka,
Yeah,
Ki, Ku, Ku, Ke, Ka, Kai, Ko, Ka, Kam, Kaha. So
yes,
it's
correct.
full like
Yes,
that?
yes, yes. It's all fully like that.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Radhe, Radhe.
Yeah. Anybody else? Anything? Unless in English, sometimes will start with C, but it will be pronounced as K. Christina would say it is not C. So in the English letter, it will be C. So you want to say, but when you have to take the pronunciation at the starting letter, understand that. When if you are not used to Hindi or Sanskrit, then if somebody is like Christina, it is pronounced as Ka. So you don't go and search for the Cha Varga. You have to take for the Ka Varga. Remember that. Okay.
So this simply means like Savarga should not they should not be very they will not get gains from the Ka Varga. Is it like that?
Yeah, yes, relationship wise.
In relationship wise.
It's no, you will have a problem in relating with them. That is the reason.
Sorry, we will have problem?
In relating to them.
Oh, because I am Sir and my brother is Ka. And both of us are very much attached to each other. In fact, our children complain, that you brother and sister are more closer than, you should be more closer than to your children, but you both are more closer.
I'll come. See, this is what I said, different levels are there. I will tell you. See, one is you will be connecting on the nakshatra level. Okay. When it coming to a close relation, I'll tell you, you will be, let's say, both. What Rasi are you and what Rasi is he?
Sir, I'm Sujata.
No, I'm birth nakshatra.
Sir, nakshatra we don't know, because I don't know about my brother also. We don't have the kundali.
Okay, let's say, assume, let's say both of you all are same nakshatra or samasaptama nakshatra. So there is a nakshatra wise connection. Here it is what I say, how you all both on the external level, how you all make a connection. They're coming to a business or anything. So there are two things. When it coming to a close, very close relation, the birth nakshatra. So there are two things: the Nama nakshatra, and there is a and birth akshara. Your birth, your birth, everything relates to the birth. So your let's say your Ashwini nakshatra, Ashwini has a particular akshara. Your name has a particular akshara. Both work simultaneously. The birth nakshatra akshara works differently. Your Nama nakshatra works differently. This is where you'll have to apply it. When both are inimical, it becomes very bad. So maybe let's say you're an opposite akshatra. There are husband-wife, what is opposite akshatra, working together. I will explain, because this is just one aspect, animal aspect. I'll explain other aspects also. Okay.
Thank you.
Immediately don't relate it with and say it's working, not working. Hear the whole session and
because
immediately you start applying. This person works. No, my best friend is there. There are deeper layers to it. At the end of the class, you tell about why it's working and what is not working, and you'll understand better. In fact, I even have a session of the 10 assassinations done and who killed them and what is the Nama Akshara. Also, I worked it out on the table. So I will show you. Even the person who assassinates you will be exact. There are three more levels. I will explain.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay. So, like whatever letter the name is starting from, they have a representation of an animal.
Yes.
And with that animal, we are relating as a relation with the other name. For example, how you said the lion would eat the cat. We're building between two names, and that's how we're seeing, right?
Yes.
Okay. So are we considering the nakshatra name letters or just the name letters?
No, this is only about Nama Akshara. That's it. There is another significance related to your birth nakshatra also that we are not taking now. Now, your name, what is the energy it gives, what it is controlled by, it's how you relate with the world. See, so for example, how you are in your family is different. In your family, like Sujata ma'am was saying, we have opposite aksharas, but we are very, very close. See, that is your birth nakshatra. How you relate with the world. The name is how you relate to the world. What is it, like an act? Mostly you see these actors and many people, house they will. And one more thing I will tell you also. see, you will be having a particular name, but in your family, they will not call you with that name. They will call you with some other name. So not the name you are known by. What is the name they call you in your family? That is the name you have to take. In fact, that itself can be a remedy. Let's say
So
you and your husband, your husband has a name which is opposite aksharas. But what I say, you'll be having a good relationship, but you'll be calling your husband a different name. So relationship depends on how you'll call each other, not your actual names.
Okay.
So that is very important. Sujata ma'am, how you call your brother?
Sir, his nickname is Kittu.
Okay.
I call him Kittan.
And how does he call you?
He calls me Ritu.
So it's not Sa, right?
Yeah,
it becomes
it's not
Ra,
Sa.
and that becomes Ka. So you'll have to see the matching between Sa and Ka. Not for how you are. I mean, what is your official name? This becomes citizen. This is not birth nakshatra. This is Nama nakshatra. So whatever is your official name, how people in college or school, your friends will call you in a different name for some reason you don't know. And in fact, this is a remedy. Let's say for some reason you have married somebody and then aksharas are all bad. So what do you do? Simply don't use that particular akshatra. Go to the akshara which is suitable, start with that akshatra and call that person starting with that akshara. This is a remedy.
Oh.
English letters you will have to add and all these kind of things. That will come in Katapaya. But this is not about this. This first thing, the starting aksharas will play a big role. There is deeper aspects. It's not the starting letters, the middle and the ending and the many repeats and many other aspects are there in there. But here, it's very important. The starting akshara is like the steering wheel in your name. It is very, very important. So in case if some close relations which you have are not in the same, your children or husband, wife, or some other, your best friend, but you have to relate with them. Don't call them with an inimical name. Just change something, suffix, prefix, something, and just call. That will be the natural remedy. Okay. Okay. So okay, it's comparatively table. I'm giving you. Okay. Okay, this is one. Okay, one more aspect I will add to this. After you understand this, each varga has an element also, and each varga has a planet also. It is ruled by a planet. So you see the A varga, it is a eagle. It is ruled by the sun. It is Agni. The Ka varga is Mars, cat, fire. The Cha varga is Venus, lion, water. Ta varga is Mercury, dog, earth. Again, the soft Ta varga is Jupiter, snake, air. The Pa varga is Saturn, rat, space. So it goes like this. So now, what do we match? We match the element, or we match the animal, or we match the planet. Because this is a classic, if you look at the Varga Milan series, it will be given there. Many people are confused. Many people will start taking the planet. Okay, I think that even for naming, no, this can be used. We will start taking for naming. It's a different principle. For compatibility, it's a different principle. This table is used for different aspects. So it is very, very important to understand what is the most important. Here, the most important aspect is the animal only. Not the element will not play. So it is like this. The animal, the yoni, is the instinct. The 60% the foundation. This is the subconscious level of the person. So if animals are natural enemies, like eagle versus sun, the couple will have unexplained irritation. They'll feel like they're striking or hiding. There's no problem. So in case it is very important in compatibility, the animal. So sometimes the animal is friendly or inimical. The element can be thus the opposite. The bhuta is the growth, how you'll both grow together. So like say somebody is fire and water. So it is bad. So it is more of the physical level, how both can be productive or exhausting with each other. So this is about the element. The planet is the ego, the mindset of the person. Husband and wife can planet-wise can be fire and water, but animal can be very. So instinct-wise, they mutually attract each other, but both will have powerful egos. So in 3 levels, you can understand the same varga. So it's very, very important. Understand very carefully. A particular varga has it has a yoni. The animal is the yoni. It is instinct based. A compatibility, unless you are an extremely very matured, evolved person, the planet will take place. So it depends on the person. So normally, at least in a male-female relations, the animals will, unless you are a very spiritual person, the planet can dominate the picture. So actually, all three must be good. But for a normal, simple compatibility analysis, the animal is the first. In case you're a very spiritually evolved person, then you can take the planet aspect. The Buddha energy is the physical aspect of your. So it depends what is it. So the first thing you do is the animal is the most important. So if animals match, but planets don't match, it is still a good match, nothing to worry. They will argue, but they deeply love and protect each other. But if the planets match, but animals don't, it is a very difficult match. They will irritate each other. If the elements clash, it's a stressful match. It's like we're going to be exhausting, very steamful. But still, if the animals match, it's not a problem. So the first thing, the animals are very, very important. Instinctive. It is the yoni. It is the yoni of the akshara. So this you have to understand very, very carefully. Akshara, all these 50 letters have a yoni, have a element, have a planet. It also a direction will be there. I'll explain the direction in the Garuda Chakra. So this is clear. Anybody, any doubts on this aspect? So,
sir, I have a question on the table which you displayed in the beginning. So you had associated planet Jupiter for air, not this one, sir. The elements that. Just few slides. Yeah. Not this one. Not this one. The one which had elements mapping, sir. Yeah.
This one.
No. Yeah, this one, sir.
Element. Yeah.
This one, sir. For Saturn, you have linked element Akasha. For Jupiter, you have linked element air. Shouldn't it be ideally opposite, because Jupiter is usually associated with Akasha and Saturn with
it? The classics give it like this is Akshara, not on the basis of an element. This is Akshara element.
Okay, not the ruling planet's element.
Not the ruling planet element. It's Akshara element.
Okay.
A lot you will confuse. Like what is it? Even the direction, if you see the direction for Venus will not be southeast, it will be different. It's an Akshara based element. It's not a planetary related element.
Okay.
In fact, you can ask me how is Jupiter Varga related to snake?
Yeah, right? That's another confusing thing. Yeah.
You don't take the animal. It is the instinct. It's a yoni of the thing. Some will relate. Some may not relate. This is more. It's more of the subconscious person of your instinctual behavior. It is related to it. It's not for predictive purpose. You don't use this for a predictive purpose. Or Jupiter is ruled by snake. This is for only understanding Akshara.
Okay, and you said the
even
animals...
sometimes the Savarga, some classics here is given elephant, some will give ram.
Ram
will be given depending on certain understanding, different understanding. It will be elephant and it will change.
Also, the animals you mentioned here are based on the yoni of the aksharas.
No, it is not related to the gunamil when the nakshatra. It is a different. This is absolutely different. Don't take. There is another based on the 27 nakshatra. That is don't connect with that. That has more yoni. That has 26 yonis. No.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Male and female. This is more of basically trying to understand the primal level instinct of a person. Primal level instinct of a person, akshara wise. Don't try to understand the animal with the planet.
Okay, sir. Because the rest of the planets and elements made sense. For example, Sun for fire, Mars for fire, Venus for water, Mercury, Earth. All these things are matching. Only when it comes to Jupiter and Saturn, there is a exchange.
This is based on akshara. In fact, I'll tell you one thing. None of them will work without space.
Yes.
So in fact, this is only for this Varga. In fact, when it comes to Katapayadi, the meaning will change. Application will change. Again, what I say, if you take the word, it will slightly change on how the elements and what purpose you are doing, the aspect will change.
Okay, sir. Sure. I will. Thank you. We'll move ahead.
Okay. So example, we will say Narendra Modi and Amit Shah. So if you can take it, it is Na is what is it? Hope I put it correctly. Okay. It is snake and eagle, predator pair, 05. The element is air and fire. It is supportive. It is Jupiter and Sun planet. It's friendly. So on average, it is supposed to be 5 and 10. Or if you take Virat Kohli and Anushka Sharma, the animal is deer, eagle, it is neutral. The element is space and fire, it is supportive. If you can take the planet is moon and sun and friends, it's a very good match. Or you can take Donald Trump and Melania Trump. It is dog, rat, they're both enemies. Elemental wise, it's earth and space, it is neutral. Planet wise, Mercury sense, it's friends. So again, in case if you are a very evolved person, if planets are doing, it will control. But if it is you are more of an instinctual person, the animal will dominate. You can take it accordingly also. So this is how you look at the 3 layers and how you match the personality. So this is the first base. So you understand the animal instincts, and then you take the elemental, and then you take the planet. So then we come to this another famous Akachata Payasa. It's called, or it is called Siddha Sadhya Arirena. Again, there are 2-3 variations in classics regarding this. I will give you the main thing. In the other class, I'll give you the different other variations about how to use. This is another very powerful method. This is very important for finance relationship where money, finance matters a lot. More than actual a relationship of husband, wife, or any other relationship. This is more of Siddha Sadhya Arirena. So it is a financial connection. So in business transaction, when you do with people, how does this connect is very, very important. Okay, so this is the same order only. The only thing you will have to do is, okay, see the counting will be, okay, there. Okay, wait, let's see where I have explained it. It is like this way. So it is Siddha, Sadhya, Susiddha, Ari, Vipatta, Sampatta, Vidha, Rena. It goes like that. So how do you, this is the order you will have to do. So in case in this, if your name starts with A, so the counting is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So whatever I have given, Siddha will go at it. But in case your name starts in the Ka Varga, the counting 1 will be here. So it go 1, 2. So naturally, so if it is Cha Varga, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you will have to count. So usually the 4th and 8th are correct. I'll explain to you here. So I've given you the relationship. It's an A Varga. The first is Siddha, second is Sadhya, Cha is Susiddha, Tha is Ari, Tha is Vipatta, Pa is Sampatta, Ya is Vidha. So this is the series. So anybody's name is Kapil. So anybody with A will be Rina. Somebody with Ka will be Siddha. Cha will be Sadhya. So this goes that way. I've given you the names. The how the counting is, it is based on 1, 2, 3, 4 order. You understand this?
Actually, I didn't understand it.
Simple, ma'am. See your name. What is your name?
It's Kinjal.
Ka. Yes, it's Ka. Okay. So what is it? Just this Ka will become first for you. So count from here. The second Varga is Cha for you. Third is Ta Varga. So A will be the 8th Varga. So here I've already worked it out for you. So it's easier for you. Say for Kar Varga, anybody starting A is Rina. Debt. Ka is Siddha. Very, very good. So for a Ka is very good.
Okay.
You have. So I've already worked this out for you.
Okay,
So Ka
understood.
is Siddha. Cha is Sadhya. Tha will be Susiddha. Ta is Ari. Pa is Vipat. Ya is Sampat. So generally, the Sampat, Susiddha, Sadhya, and Siddha, these names are who start financially related matters will be very, very good for you.
Okay. Understood.
This is especially for business transactions where who you transact with. So what happens, your business partner is in a Rina. What will you do? You can't change it. So what will you do? Yes, ma'am.
So if a business partner's name starts with, like, the business name is Jupiter Yoga, so how do you look at this chart now?
No, this is more of relating with a person. That will, you will have a different things.
Person. Okay.
What is,
Okay.
I mean, the energy of the name for a business, it's a different. But
So
here
the
it's
person's name is Jian. So it's, how do you read this chart now?
okay. We just find out what to say. Where we have Ja series. Ja series will come in
Ja
Cha.
series.
It's in Cha. Okay.
Cha, okay.
So for you it is Ka. So it is in the second.
Oh,
So
it's a
it is
second.
Ka Varga. It is in the second. So you can just go in Ka. And the second is
Second.
Siddha.
Okay.
In case, let's say it was wrong, your business partner was starting with A, Arvind, Anita, something. So what do you do?
It's Reena.
Huh?
It's a Reena.
Reena means it will come to the Ya Varga. So Ya Varga is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
6 is Sampath.
Okay.
For certain others, there is another system where it has a different meaning for the 6th Varga. But in this Siddha Sadhya Arirana method, this is the most important you'll have to understand. So this is like, it goes like this. The first is Siddha, the second is Sadhya. It works through support. Siddha is perfect alignment. Siddha, natural ease and luck. Ari is bad, enemy position, creates conflict. Vipatta, obstacles, interpretation. Sampata, prosperity. 7th is Vada or Vida. Or Rina, it's a dead position. So it is all, so the first, the second is okay, the third is very good, fourth is bad. The fifth, actually, fourth and eighth, I've always said, being actually very, very bad. The fourth and eighth is only very good. Okay, this is like, okay, this is between Steve Jobs, Bill Gates and Steve Jobs, we will say. The name is Pa and Sa. So it is an Ari. If I apply all the things, no, animal, rat, elephant, I can mix with this, with all the aspects to it to get to a particular table. Or this is for Sachin Tendulkar and Saurav Ganguly. If I simply take this, both are Savarka. So naturally, you will see it very, very common when husband and wives have same Akshara started. I've seen at least in 40%. Many people will say, how come the names are very similar? Either it is the same Akshara or it is in the friendly Akshara between them. So how you will find out how the both Aksharas starts by. So it is very, very important. And you remember anybody has, or for anybody, does your husband's name starts with the same Varga? Anybody has no same Varga?
Mine is, I'm Sujata, he is Shyam. But
Sasha,
he is not, he is Shyam.
So the same Varga, both of them belong to the same Varga, right? Let's see, there are another demarcation. It's not only this. Well, you will have to use the vowels to demarcate it different. But as far as simple compatibility, this consonant will play a very vital role. Yes, Avartana ji.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste ji.
Yeah, my confusion is regarding like T, D, Varga, because it in two ways can be pronounced. But in our language, I think it is same, you know, like D, and I think it is there is some slight difference.
No, don't take the letters which are given. Take the pronunciations. Okay. Take the pronunciation. How it is pronounced only matters. Like I told you for Christina, no? People will write C. C-A-T, cat. Actually, it is cat. It's not cat. You can't go and search for cat and C. You'll have to take for cat and K only. It is not how the letters are. It is how it is pronounced. If you're using Hindi and Sanskrit, this will not be a problem. For understanding, I've written in English. The closest we have come to. So take the pronunciation is very important.
Yeah, but pronunciation of D and T, like D can be pronounced if you place
two things. It is soft and hard.
Soft and hard. Okay. No, understood. Yeah. Okay.
It's what I say in the thing. It is soft and hard. Actually there are whether it is dentals or cerebrals. So you'll have to go into the pronunciation when it's Donald. When it is Donald, or when if you put as T. D itself can be pronounced in two ways. So one is for Mercury, one is for Jupiter.
So William ji,
yes.
My query is Akshara Ma and Akshara Ra belong to the same Varga?
Yes, same. Yeah. It is all belongs to moon. Yeah. It's,
Yoni-wise, they are very different.
It is moon, ruled by moon. This is when naming a person, this meaning is different. But when you're seeing in compatibility, you take the animal. But when you're naming a person, there are other factors to be taken. You don't take the animal side and compare, but the planet will dominate here. But when you come into a relationship, the planet or the element is only secondary. The animal becomes the predominant aspects. So you have to use the table in a different level. In fact, all these 5 can also be further divided also. For a deeper analysis, each has another planet, subplanet division. But now we don't get confused with all those aspects. You just understand what is the basic animal for this? What is the yoni or the instinctive primal level understanding of these aksharas? And this is how you will relate with anybody. And understand it is not, don't take the name as such. It is how you call and how they call that matters. So that is very, very important. The calling aspect is different. In school, you will be called with a different name. In office, you will be called a different name. Your official name will be different. So don't compare it with your official name. This is phonetics. So it is how you are called that will become very famous. Narendra Modi. But I think nobody calls him Narendra. It is only Modi, right? See, the whole world knows him as Modi. So how you are known, finally how you are known to the world, that only will that energy will dominate. Okay? Clear? We will go into the next principle. Once we know the animal.
Please explain on that also, as I said, I had a younger brother, Kapil.
Kavarka, yeah.
And he used to call me Sujata only.
Okay. So
and
it is
both of us were very, very attached. I'm very attached to my brothers. And even same way. Even brothers are very much.
When close relations, your birth nakshatras, that will dominate. See, this is Nama Nakshatra.
Only in close relationship.
It's close. See, there are 2 things. These are actually also based from your birth. Each birth nakshatra has a varga, as an akshara. Okay. And your Nama, see, these are all first starting with birth nakshatra only. This is based on birth nakshatra only. Okay. So birth nakshatra will have an nakshatra. Your Nama will have an nakshatra.
So,
okay. So I'm not touching about the birth nakshatra akshara. Like somebody is born in Rohini nakshatra. The Rohini has 4 vargas, 4 aksharas. Was the most important. Has 4 vargas. See, that is related to your birth. So very close relations, not husband-wife, but very close. Their birth nakshatra compatibility. Let's say you're born in Rohini with and the other person has a nakshatra in Moola. So the meaning will change. Or both are Samasaptama nakshatras. So there is something called birth nakshatra, and second you will have your Nama nakshatra. Nama nakshatra is for the outside world, how you relate with it. Because their birth nakshatra is not going to dominate in the world, right? How you are called and how you are known. So that is only very important. Close relations, it is not how you are called. In fact, not necessarily you all call each other with the same name every time. And even if you are call each other every time, the birth aspects will change. So in a close relationship, this will not be very applying because your birth nakshatra akshara will dominate. Birth nakshatra akshara will dominate. Or your moons and moon will operate. There are many other principles for Kapsi. This is not the only compatibility table. Remember, you have a Gunamilan. You understand? Gunamilan table. I'll be talking about that also. How the Gunamilan also, based on Gunamilan also, how it works, I will explain. But here, this is only a Nama Nakshatra for the rest of the world. So this
close relationship is the blood relationship, you mean to say?
Not let me see how and and in a relation, in a compatibility, the Nama Nakshatra alone is not what defines a relationship, right?
Yes.
So the Nama Nakshatra is the immediate energy frequency what you will both vibrate, that much only, right? you will have to understand. For a deeper relationship, what I say, though I am telling you for an husband-wife, see, this alone, Nama Nakshatra of an husband-wife will not dominate. Your horoscope is there, right? Many other aspects are there. But yes, at a particular level, what I say, when it comes to Nama, frequently you all be calling each other with opposite workers, what will happen? The horoscope can be very nice. You all can be having a Samasaptama moon. Very good matching, very good. But let's say you are both having an opposite Akshara, you all be frequently, unnecessarily, you all be activating a negative energy. So, see, we understand very carefully, this is not the all of a relationship or compatibility. This is a frequency. So when it comes to the outside world, this will dominate very, very strongly. Because what I say, you're not relating with another person emotionally. You're not going to relate with the outside world. Who are you? What are you? There is no emotional connection. It is only a frequency connection. When it's coming to an emotional connection, it is just not the Nama Nakshatra, the moon, the Venus, and every other aspect in your horoscope will play on. Okay.
So if I have to choose between, suppose, two doctors.
Yeah. Yes. In that aspects, you cannot know what is the doctor's nakshatra. You cannot know the doctor's horoscope. I can't look at the doctor and go. So it is very, very important here when you come. Very good question you ask me. In that particular connection with your Varka, what I said, don't choose a Varka which is animal-wise bad or an animal-wise where it is 4 and 8 Rina. It is coming to Vipat, it is coming to, don't choose a doctor which is against. This is a simple. Your doctor must have what I say, an animal also doesn't matter. It's compatibility. You need not see for a doctor, you don't need to relate properly. In that it is Siddha Sadhya Aririna. That is very, very important. And a compatibility table, it's the animal. But here, how favorable it is, as far as the doctor is concerned, it is very important. You see this table, Siddha Sadhya. How I relate with this different. So for a business contact, this table, Siddha Sadhya Aririna, becomes very, very important. It is very important your doctor falls in the Siddha Varga. Right?
Thanks.
Yeah, Avartana Hari, you asked me something. Okay, this is again the name healing remedies. In case, let's say you have somebody and like your in your family somebody is there, or mostly it's a business partner, it is there, and your business partner or whom you interact is an inimical number. So what you do, let his name be there, but you don't call him with that particular akshara. Call him with the name which suits. So it is very important you call him with the name which suits. Simply just don't call him with that particular name. Maybe you prefix that particular akshara which suits your Varga and call him with that. Maybe I had a Shri to it or Ka to it, Ga to it, and something like that, you do it. This is a simple practical remedy. When somebody who you meet is not having a proper frequency vibration, just add it and start calling with them. Sometimes if the relationship is going to go naturally good, and if it is bad, you by itself will call him differently. We don't know why we call a friend with a different name or in a different, it naturally will happen. But if you want to consciously do it, what is it? Change it. So you can't change for some reason. Your horoscopes connect or your moon signs connect. So you have to do business with them. But both your names are bad. Both your names do not connect. What can we do now? So just what I say, the way you all relate and call with each other, just change the whole thing. The whole concept on naming a person also is applicable in a different way. So example, see the vibrational shift. Let's say client is Amit and the second pet is Naresh. So it goes to Vipat. So what do you do? So simply maybe we'll call him Vishu. Okay, the same you can apply for Narendra and Amit also. Okay, William is Ya Varga, Kapil is Ka Varga. So what I say, from it's the fourth is Ari. So we will simply call him maybe Aki. Something like you can change it. It's your vision will however you want. You have to start calling with the same Varga or which is Sadhya, Siddha, Sampath name. If you call the business relationship will be 5. Okay. Now the same Varga, same method, I'll take it to the next level. This is called boss, Varga Vashya Danda. This is a boss. It can also be the servant or somewhere where you command. There is a sub. Okay, this is slightly will change. Vashya is one name is naturally attractive and submissive to the other. On a partnership, it is smooth cooperation. One person leads, the other follows. Avashya, it's not Vashya. Avashya, neither name can control the other. Constant ego clashes and power struggles. In Bhakshya, one name consumes the energy and the efforts of the one-sided relation. One person works, the other takes credit. So how does this work? Vashya, the fifth Varga from your own Varga is your Vashya. The fourth is the Danda, the stressor. So from your Varga, if it the Akshara which falls in the fourth is the Punisher or obstacle. The fifth is from your Varga, the fifth is what you will naturally get attracted. See, another thing, fifth was bad, but when it coming to this principle, fifth is hypnotically, you will be attracted or you'll be very submissive to the other person. It is about being submissive. Your Varga, the fifth Varga, will naturally be submissive to you. And anybody who is in the fourth Varga, which is already bad in the Siddha Sadha, it's like a punisher. So the most important, will be very careful with the fourth Varga. So these are very, very important. Okay, wait. Okay, this is like this. So for the A Varga, the fourth count is Ta Varga is the stressor, and the fifth Ta Varga soft. This is hard and soft, very difficult. You'll have to find out. This Vashya. The Ka Varga, Tas soft is the Danda, Pa Varga is the Vashya. For Cha Varga, the Pa Varga is the Danda, and the Vashya is the Ya Varga. Do you all understand so much? Kinjil, you can understand this. Your name is Ka, no? So the Ta Varga is what is stresses. So anybody with the Ta, Na, Ta, Ta, Da is the stressor, and the Pa, Pa, Ma, Pa is Vashya. Vashya in the sense will be submissive to you, will not argue with you. So if you will see for Sha Varga, for Sharat, we can say the Cha, Ja, Ja will be the Danda stressor, and anybody with the hard Ra will be the Vashya.
Sir, one question.
Yes.
There is a conflict between this definition and what you're explaining in the previous slide. If you go to the previous slide, here it is mentioned the fifth letter is the one who follows the starting letter.
In the sense?
For example, for A Varga, Ta soft Varga will be Ta Varga will be the follower. Because it falls in the fifth one.
Yes.
But in the definition, if you go in the previous slide, yes. So here in the meaning it says the fifth Varga from your own is your Vashya, which means you have natural hypnotic power over this person. So
no, you understand it more like the Vashya is more as submissive.
So A will be, for example, the first Varga will be submissive to the fifth or fifth to the first?
No. The first to the fifth.
First will be submissive to the fifth Varga.
No. Fifth will be submissive to the first.
Okay, that makes sense. Because till now, what we were understanding, at least me, I was confused that first
count the
fifth.
Varga, whatever falls the fourth will be the Danda, whatever you count the fifth will be submissive. You don't count from the fifth to the other.
Okay, clear, sir. Thank you.
Because whatever is your Varga is the first Varga.
Now it's clear, sir, because there was a bit of confusion in the flow, but now it's clear. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so this is about actually a relationship where dominance plays a role. To an extent, husband-wife also will be there, but also where who dominates or who attracts. This principle is very, very important. You will have to understand. So, any doubts in this? Okay. We will go into the okay. This is called Aka Maka principle.
Can you go to the last slide, sir? That this one.
No, I'll come to this. I have a separate total. What is this section? So that's why I do separately. I will teach you about Garuda Chakra. Okay. So I didn't talk about this. I talk more about this. Now, let's say this Aka Maka is related, the same method you use, but we use it to identify the most favorable directions. Two principles in this. This is based on the same area Varka. The Garuda Chakra will be more, you have to apply both these principles to find out which place suits you most. So what is it? The calculation method is the same. Okay, you can take Aka Maka to the first Sadhya, third is Mitra, fourth is Ari, fifth is Shatru, Sampat, Vada, eighth Rena. It almost follows the same principle. So you want to choose a place. Now it comes to not to people. So each was for different. One was for compatibility, one was for a business, one was for boss and client or your subordinate, how it relates to. Here, this is related to a place. You want to know which city is good, which state is good, which country is good. So you use this particular method. The same you just use, but slightly different. You will also have to apply the Garuda Chakra. So it starts with the with this principle first. Because in Garuda Chakra, it's about directions. Here it is only the starting Akshara. So let's say you can see. Let me take the table. So the same table only you will have to take. Let's say the Garuda Chakra table. Okay. The fourth and eighth will be back. So if somebody, let's say we take for Kinjan, it's Ka Varga. So what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the fourth and the eighth. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the Ta and A places can be difficult. Yes, ma'am.
So I want to express that where I live, the city, it's called Cerritos, and it starts with the Cerritos, but it's said Cerritos, and it's not been beneficial for me.
Yeah, okay. So this is how we'll have to see. This is one aspect. There is one more. I will take Garuda Chakra. It will be more applicable with the Garuda Chakra also. That is based on direction. This is based on Aksharas. Another is an Akshara has a direction. Each Akshara has a direction. Your Ka Varga has a direction. So what is it? With the direction, the same principle you will have to use. How is favorable is the direction. Here we see how favorable or deadful is your Akshara. So we'll have to apply two principles to understand which city, place is favorable. Okay. So this, before I go into the Garuda Chakra, I just want to introduce this. So yeah, I will understand this clearly.
I have one question.
Yeah.
So just a little recap from what we learned. Fourth is the one where you said from our Varga to the fourth gives us the Danda, right? And the fifth you said would be submissive to us. And this letters have their own directions. That's what
I'll come to that. Yes. Okay. When I come to that, I'll explain how the direction plays. But before for choosing directions, not directions, the Garuda Chakra is Vastu. Because when it comes to direction, it becomes the Vastu related. Not just which direction is good for me. See, based on your horoscope, based on your planets, what direction is different. You're just based on your starting letter of your name. What I say, you resonate with a particular direction differently. Your name is a frequency. Your name has a particular frequency. So it has an elemental frequency, it has a planet frequency. What I say, it also has a directional frequency. A particular name starting vibrates differently to each direction. Though in your horoscope, you might have a particular planet good, strong, and it might show. But your name also must vibrate correctly to that particular direction. So here the direction becomes extremely very, very important. So you start first with your Varga, the same Hari, Rena, Saradhya, find out whether that particular direction favors. So this is the Akamakka. If you want to go a little more deeper, so I've just explained your Sanjeev, what is it, in Ahmedabad, it's Avarga. So the count from Sa to, I've given how it works. Okay. For each, how it works. No, I'll explain to you, that will be better. Let me go to the Garuda Chakra. So this is the Garuda Chakra. Okay. A Varga is east. Ka Varga is southeast. Cha Varga is south. This is very, very important. Ta Varga is southwest. Ta Varga is west. Pa Varga is northwest. Ya Varga is north. So northeast, this is the, understand this very, very clearly. You do not use this, but this will be very useful for remedies. This, what I say, ruling planet animal will be used for remedies. But this is what your Varga, what your ruling Varga related to your name is. If you are, let's say, Anand, it is a A Varga. So if you are anything starting with Ka, it is a southeast Varga. So how do you apply the same principle? You have to, the rule will be the cardinal strength. East Purva is the A Varga. Sovereignty and vision. Strength like Amit, Usha, Ushna give maximum strength in the east. It's your name frequency. So the strength of the Cha Varga is in the south. Like Chetan, Jatan, Shanti, they find power in the south. Or if it is the west, Paschim, the Tav soft Varga, they have knowledge and strategy. Names like Naveen, Tarun, and Deepa. I'll come to the symbol later. The north Uttara Varga, strength of the Ya Varga, like my name, Varun, Lalit, flourish in the north better. Or you have the, apart from the, you have the corners, the southeast Agneya Ka Varga, the southwest Nairiti, the Ka Varga, the northwest Vayava, strength of the Pa Varga, the northeast, the strength of the Sa Varga. So you identify first what is your Varga. That, okay, that Varga will suit you. Okay, I've also given you what is your favorable direction and what is your unfavorable direction. Simple. Whatever is your direction, 180 apart is your opposite direction, which is bad for you. Simple as that. There's no big logic. What is your direction? The 180 exact opposite direction will not suit you. The 180 direction will not suit you. So, yes. Yeah.
I have a question. So you know how you said that from 180 degrees, it will not suit you. That is opposite, and that like, what if that is your, what if you're choosing a partner that would be opposite to you?
No. This is only related to this work, only directions.
Okay.
In partners, opposite work attracts.
Okay.
You're in direction, the opposite work, what is it is the Dikshula. Like on a Sunday, you know, on a Sunday, you're not supposed to travel in the west. On a Saturday, you're not supposed to travel in the east. It's called Dikshula. The opposite direction, the opposite direction, you're not supposed to travel. It's called the Dikshula. You've seen the Panchanga, each day they will give you a direction. If you're going to travel today on a Sunday, don't start the day on a west, like that. So what I say, your name Varka, see this, then there'll be a confusion. I have Mars exalted in my horoscope or on particular planet, and that is supposed to be suitable for me. But my name Varga is unique to it. So what do you do? So it suits you, but because of your name is opposite, you will have trouble. So it's where you choose, where it is also strong in the horoscope, where you're not. Finally, it is your name, how you relate to a particular direction, the people in the place, the direction suits you. So it's very important. Your name is more important. It dominates your horoscope. So maybe you choose from your horoscope the direction, and both suits, it'll be fantastic. Both you choose. But when you don't have a horoscope, or for most, I'm just going visiting, coming back. I'm not going to stay. I'm having a business contact. I'm going to come back. Or I'm choosing a particular place to go and visit and come. So in that, what I say, I have a choice. I choose it. It's not only used for this. I will come more to it. This is first to find out your directions. This can also be used for which direction I face. Locate your distance. Okay, sleep. Mostly you sleep in the south. So you want to know the most favorable direction. So you can, I'm just giving few. You can use this direction principles to every other aspects. Or you want to strengthen it, find out your direction, go keep your animal picture or statue in that particular direction in your house. You want to charge the direction. This house, or is in my house, I have a particular name. My name starts with A. So east is very good for me. So what is I have, imagine the house, I have a window or I have a door in the east. It becomes very favorable. My name starts in E and there is no east opening in my house. What do you do? So keep an animal picture in the east at least. If you have already an opening, it becomes very, very popular. See, this is Vastu coming into play. This you can extend. I will tell you a bit. You can extend this into many, many principles. This is actual practical Akshara Vastu. Okay, how you are, what is it, not looking at your favorable direction from your horoscope. This is a favorable directions from your name frequency matters most. Your name, what it resonates with which particular direction is the most important. Okay.
Sir, I can just, I just confirm one, compliment this that when I moved from a property facing north direction to west direction, my name is Darshan. So only as soon as I moved to the house which is a west facing plot, I moved abroad. Basically, I didn't even. It's kind of an opportunity, and I know many other things in the chart play a picture, but it kind of I had an upgrade in life basically.
It's a takeoff, right?
It's a takeoff, yeah.
Takeoff, yeah.
Yeah.
So in fact, this can be very important remedial measures aspect. Like I told you, how the name, how you can add an akshara. This has an umpteen number of how you use the house, the direction in the house to your advantage. I just added yesterday night. I added. So it depends on how you use it. Vastu related, how you use. You have a problem in a particular. See, if you are choosing a house, it is very important. Apart from the other Vastu rules, your Nama Varga, whatever direction your name is, that particular place must not be closed. Must not have a bathroom. Okay, must have an opening. If it is the door, fantastic. But if it is a window or a door, it is fantastic. But don't keep a bathroom or any other bad place in here. Whatever is your Nama Varga, keep something very powerful there, your God's picture or the animal of your Varga over in that picture. That activates the Varga, keeps it charged. Simply using that animal itself as a screensaver or a doll or something itself, it's going to increase your Varga. But in the direction, if you place it in the direction, keep that particular direction in your house, in your office, or maybe in your room. You're sitting in a particular room constantly. In that room, the direction of your name, don't keep any junk in that particular place. You have to be very carefully what you place in that direction. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So it is like good.
One question. So
yes,
can I ask?
Yes, ma'am.
This direction we can use only for Vastu, or can we use for settlement also?
Everything, not settlement, everything. This is your favorable frequency wise. What is it? What suits you? So wherever direction is applicable, use it. If you know you're lucky in horoscope, you can couple it together. My name direction and my planetary direction together, which suits. It'll be better. Even if both is not against, does not matter. It is very important. There is a direction according to horoscope which suits me. There is a direction according to my name which suits me. So somewhere so for everything, see, I will tell you, you are facing somebody, you are going to talk to somebody. Your name starts with Pa. The direction of Pa you should face, and the other person should fall in the. You want to dominate, the other person will be in the opposite. Okay, it is very, very important. Imagine if you sit in the direction of your opposite direction and he sits in the opposite, what will happen? How you face and talk, it's always talk from the direction of your name. It's very, very important. Don't talk in the opposite. Who will dominate a session, a discussion, your selling, anything, any other, who will dominate the talk and session is when you are talking from the direction of your name, that will dominate. The person who's unnative will be submissive to you.
Like example, my letter first is P, so like Pa. So northwest direction is better. So I need to sit on northwest direction to face. I need to look on that.
Yes. What is it? You have to face that particular direction. You show what is it. The other person naturally will be in the other opposite direction.
Okay, and second question, which point we have to calculate from starting? Like example, I born in one country. Now I settled in another country. From which place I need to count northwest? From birthplace or from
no. From where you are now. From where you are now.
From where I am. Thank you.
You are moving away from where you are. Will have this.
Okay, thank you.
So we have to face the direction, or we have to sit in the direction?
Face the direction.
Face the direction. Okay, so that means, for example, in my case, I have to sit in the east and face the west direction.
Face the west is lucky or east is lucky?
West, because it's Da, right? So Darshan is the name. So Da means west direction.
Two things are there. Sitting in the western side of your house and facing the west are two different things. You can't go and sit in the eastern side of your house and face west.
Yes, that's the confusion.
So it is also the western side of your house, so which is not practical. So if you can do that, it will be nice. So it will be the corner of your house, which is the most favorable spot. But if you are not able to do it, at least face the direction.
Okay, sir. One more question is, what about the neutral other directions? Are they just neutral, or are they also
Neutral. What is, no, you have nothing. You can apply also the same direction to the Siddha Runa principle. You can apply and find out what how it suits. The 4th and 8th, you have to be careful.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Similar to Mr. Darshan's one. Here, the person moved to a different location, and the favorable for both of them, Ma and Ra, names. The favorable position direction is north. Sorry.
Yeah.
Am I correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I repeat, the person named Ma and the person named Ra, the favorable position is north. But it has in a previous slide you mentioned that why the north direction? Because there will be prosperity, gains, abundance, and things like that. But in closest relatives, they have moved to a northern direction, but the lady actually lost her job and lot many things happened. Now,
no. See, you understand. See, this is a frequency related. Okay, what is favoring you? You cannot define and say you will gain totally because of this. This is one principle. Your horoscope, your running desa, all that matters. This is a matter of frequency. So that's why this first you start in the starting. No, my both our husband wives are frequency wise are same. But why did we divorce? You should not ask that way. That is your horoscope will matter. So the direction can be same, but if you're running a bad period, what will you do? So all that plays. So it is not just because your names are frequency vibration, you are going to be successful. This is one element adding on to, so you are running a 50% good period, this will add another 50%. But if you are running a bad period, even a favorable direction, what I say is not going to help you. But this will add as an advantage. Maybe you didn't face very, very bad. So what I say, that can add it. So you can't say just because what I say 2 aksharas are suitable, why they divorced, or I went in the favorable direction of my name, why I didn't do well. Other aspects to it, right? What I say, this is one frequency wise how you vibrate. So this is can't be the all. What I say, the direction I do, it's going to be 100% favor. You cannot say that. The place to suit, there are many other ways to understand and calculate why it will suit.
Sir, I think if I just told the positive aspect, so that's why people might have misunderstood that there is only. So I'll help others. I'll tell you negative as well.
You are running already not a bad period or a good period. Added to it with a good akshara, it took off.
Yes, and I was anyway running Jupiter's Antardasha as well. So that's why everything kind of matched and I went. At the same time, on the contrary, I had taken loans. So the loans part has increased as well. So there is a negative aspect to it as well. So it's not all positive. So it's a but as you mentioned, sir, the Dasha Antardasha also plays
you should not
a role.
misunderstand it. I'm using the akshara, so it's going to be fully good. It is one aspect of a good frequency. I'm choosing a partner. What I say, the name also plays a vital role, but that does not say what I say. This is all complete, all of a matching. Compatibility will be rosy. Many other aspects to it. What I say, but this is one very important. Every day we each call. Imagine both of us call each other. What I say with a elemental difference or a rat and a snake. Element, imagine what is it, unless it can still survive if the horoscopes are nice. The moon and moon connects, the horoscopes are nice, but only the name connects. They will be in constant fight, all argument will be there, but still they will be together. Some love will be there, everything will be there. This is also a very, very important aspect into it, which for certain aspects, it will be very, very important. Like finding out the best direction in your house, where I'm keeping my money, where I'm keeping my particular thing, where I have to keep a particular part of direction of my house charged to make it better. Those ways it will be very useful. But you can't say use a particular direction, and if something doesn't work, we can't say then that is also your running dasa transit all plays a vital role. But this direction will play when you're not running a very bad period, then that time it will give you good results. So your period will, yes, ma'am.
So this person running the Chandra Dasa currently, female, the favorable direction is north. So she should face north direction. That means her back is on the south wall.
Yes, correct. Yes, correct. What is it? Yes. Yes.
Door opens to the north, kind of.
Yes, correct. Yes, definitely. So that energy must keep on be touching you. There's an energy coming from that. You must face that particular direction.
Now, in the group also, we had posted the same chart. Till now, no one has been able to give us any kind of favorable result. And this person is around 50 and not able to do most of the things, like being Ahilya, the Aslesha Nakshatra probably, but very generous, very kind-hearted, Kadagarasi, of course. But don't know, we've gone to a couple of astrologers and also posted in the group, but unable to. Maybe if you can take up the thing for your this purpose and figure out what is wrong.
So the only thing is not what can be done. There are certain things which can be changed, like the name can be changed using these principles. So the horoscope is the horoscope. We can't change about the horoscope, but like this, you should keep a particular name which is the best in the horoscope. So that he will harness. It's like an antenna, no? Always he's only picking up. He might like he's saying he's a very kind person, but he's not doing well. Then somewhere he's attracting something negative continuously into his life.
Okay. End of the session today. I'll give you the details. You can
So one more doubt, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, we have if you have a duplex house also. So if suppose my name is Kumaravel, so I think K means which direction? Southeast.
Yeah.
Southeast. So in all the first floor, second floor, whatever it is, the southeast has to be kept very well maintained and energized, right?
Because it is your see, general Vastu rules are there. You don't contradict the Vastu rules. Southeast is kitchen, southwest is bedroom, northeast is puja room. That will always be there. That will not change. General Vastu. But this is an add-on to the normal Vastu, where it becomes more specific, more personal for you. Usually southwest is bad, south is bad. But for certain Vargas, south for you can be. If you are a Cha Varga, south can be very lucky for you. Charmini, Chandra, Chandrasekhar, or something like that. South can still be good for you. So you'll wonder why south is generally bad, but for some people, they do well in south. So you must not, the Vastu principle stays. This particular aim, you will, vibrate personally to a particular direction. Added with your horoscope also. The planets, the signs rule a particular thing. But they give you strength. But this is where you vibe with it correct. The vibe is very, very important, and where you dominate also. Where you talk, when you're talking to a person, you're taking it like I'm doing a webinar or class or talking a session or marketing, face the direction which is favorable for you and talk, you will gain from that particular aspect. I've given you just can look at this. It's like an hour.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, shows planning. So Ka Varga technical work and Cha Varga is public relationship. That Ka Varga is managing accounts, post-life. Ya Varga banking luxuries, all Vastu related to your name. So even for health, it's become very, very health. Somebody is falling sick frequently, not well. General Vastu is different, but don't be in the room or face the particular direction. You're chanting a mantra. It is very, very important. Which where generally east and north will have to say. But in case you want to charge, you can face south and west also. If you want to charge, the direction you are having that particular frequency. Okay, this another thing I've already told you, the animal totem. Okay, whatever is the animal, place it in the direction of your house. a small animal or anything. This can activate the particular, your name, Akshara, it can be. Let's say the room you're sitting down, or if it's a picture or a statue or a totem, you can pick. Or you want to chant a particular mantra facing the particular direction. The starting Akshara, you can always use. I will talk about in the class, I will tell you more about the Bijaksharas. What I said, you need to know a lot about the Bijaksharas. Anybody knows about Bijaksharas, anything? Sharath is not there today?
Yes, sir, a little bit of Bija mantras. Green,
Sharath,
glow.
Sharath, you know why all the Bijaksharas end with M?
No, sir, no idea, sir.
Ma Varga. You know Ma Varga?
Okay.
Ma Varga. What is Ma Varga? It is Saturn Varga. It is for grounding.
Yes,
it is grounding.
Final.
It is stabilizes. It has to stabilize. What is it? The starting is the kick, the engine, the kickstart. The starting letter of a Bijakshara is the kickstart. The middle will be a vowel. So the vowel can be A, U, E, O. Okay, any one of the vowel. So that is the heart. In fact, it's the Atma. It is the prana. The vowel is the prana. It is not the consonant. The vowel. But let's say in the main bija, Om. O, when you start, it's not Om. Many people say it is Om. It's not Om, it is A. It comes. So why it must end in M? The energy will go uncontrolled if M is not applied.
Yes, sir.
It is very important to stabilize the energy. What I say, you start with a consonant. What I say, it triggers, the prana is triggered with the vowel, and the ending, what it has to stabilize with ma. There are meanings that pat, you use pat, when you use namaha, when you use swaha, that has a different meaning. Okay, why it's swaha? What is ha? What I say, but why when you use namaha, right? Or swaha, it finishes in ha, right?
Yes.
Okay, you know the meaning why it finishes in ha. What is the significance of ha if you end the name in ha? Ha is expelling out. You give out the energy, you throw out the energy out. You give out the inhale, exhale, right? So hum. Okay, what I say, you take in and exhale. Ha is the energy you exhale. Ma is for grounding, for stabilizing. So it is very, very important when a mantra, the starting, the middle vowel, and the Bijakshara, why it is in it. So the secret of the Bijakshara is in the consonant and the vowel, and the ma is to stabilize.
Sir, can we also say in Bijakshara you mentioned in example here on the screen lam, ma is to ground. Basically, it means to bring it down to earth. So we in the last class, I mean, few classes back,
it also stabilizes, so it doesn't leak.
Yeah,
it doesn't get wasted. You know why? What I say in all languages, ma is for mother, mom, ma. You know what's the reason? Each akshara. See, for father, it is papa, papa, right? Dada. Each is not English. It's a Bijakshara. The letters have a value. Ma is a nurturing. It is nurturing. It is a stabilizing akshara. The reason for in most of the languages. So imagine somebody's name starting with M. There is a meaning when a name starts with M, middle is M, ending is M. The meaning changes. When it is a start, it has a different meaning. It ends with a patte akshara, it's a different meaning. The middle, it's a different meaning. Or there's two M's in a name. The two M's is not the pronunciation.
So will you be explaining that part as well? Like what is the meaning if it comes in the class? Okay.
Yeah. Class. I'm just giving you because I've talked about sound remedy. For that, I'm just giving an introduction. You see, it's not simple. You just don't take. I will have to talk to you about Katapayadi also. It's the starting, middle, ending, the Katapayadi, the Bijakshara. What is meaning of this? All that you have to know. What I say when you are keeping a name. So when naming a person, how powerful is a name? And how you connect to the name. All it is just not this Varkas alone. And the Katapayadi is a numerical sequence. Apart from the element, there is a numerical energy to a name. In Katapayadi, we can count the sign, the planet, and the nakshatra numerical sequence we can count. But then we have to understand what these words mean. What I say, when you start with a particular, so what is the energy you mean? It is not just starting. The middle also means, the ending also means, the frequent repetition means, and the numerical value in 3 ways you can understand. So for a simple understanding, the sound remedy is, what I say, let's say your la. what I say, your Akshara is La. So the La letter, Bija Akshara you can use. Usually Glaum Gum. You know why Glaum Gum for Ganapati uses, right? The meaning of Ga. What is Ga? Ga removes obstacles. Why its La is added? Why it's Gum and Glum? What is the La sequence? La is water, it flows. The obstacle has to move and it has to flow. So it is just not Ga. The Ga with La must added. M is for stabilizing. You have to, it becomes Glaum Gum. It becomes. And what is the meaning of the U there in a Bijakshara? Sometimes it's Ram, sometimes it's Hrim, sometimes Shrim. What is Shrim? Lakshmi Bija. What is the meaning of Sha? Sha. Sha matters, Ra matters, Ma matters. This will give you money. If you don't know, just if Sha is your starting Akshara, use Shri. It's very, very good for money. If anybody's name starts with Sha, Lakshmi Bija will be very, very good. So just for now, for this particular class, because I'm not giving you in detail about the mantras, whatever Akshara starts, Lakshmi Bija is, if your name is Ha, Hrim will be very, very good. If your name is A, Aim Bijam is very, very good. Okay, okay. Or take the Bijam related to the particular planet or the Devata, and you can use that particular. Okay. So just take 2 minutes, the rest I'll be back.